Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2. In the last episode, we had another hurricane. It caused a bunch of damage, but we were able to kind of get through that. We've also been dealing with sick dinos, and again, still trying to improve just coverage of amenities and things like that. We're going to work on that. Cash flow is goofy. We also were able to release our T-Rex. So our T-Rex is in the park. And that instigated some sabotage, apparently. Which, fortunately, didn't really hit the worst stuff that it could have hit. Because, you know, it didn't open... It opened several of the fences, but one of the ones was in an enclosure that doesn't have anything in it. One of the ones was this fence that are, like, in between enclosures, so even if somebody went through there, it wouldn't have been a problem. And one of the fences over here for the herbivores, which, while they're not exactly safe to have, you know, amongst the guests, they're a little bit safer than, you know, having velociraptors loose in the park. So, you know, a small comfort there, I guess. But we got it taken care of, and so we are good to go. Now, as mentioned in the comments, one thing that I am going to have to do, or going to think about doing here at some point, is reworking some fences and pathing and things like that to just better lay things out. But right now, money is my limiting factor, because all that stuff costs money to do. But we will get around to that. To get things where they can distribute better. Because it's nice that, you know, I can just go in and instead of just having to demolish everything, that I can move it. But, you know, even still, moving costs money, right? So... we need another power generator, because my backup generators are now... Another dead dinosaur. Who died now? Oh, Velociraptor. The last of the Velociraptors that was from the first batch has died.
Asset collection request.
Alright. Right now we're just gonna have to, you know, put some fuel in here as best we can.
Transit has commenced.
Why am I negative? Like, we were doing pretty well before. Is it because we ran out of power for just a second? Okay, now we're doing okay. Alright, fine. Man, we are just burning fuel. How much will it cost to build another power station? 250 grand. Alright, well, I think that's becoming a high priority. Now, the velociraptors should be fine with just 2. And we should have some guests down here now. Though the T-Rex is outside of visual range. Because he's walking around in the pond. I could probably cut that enclosure in half. Honestly. Right, we could cut that enclosure in half and still have plenty of room. Might do that. Oh, 430 grand. Perfect. Small power station, and I'm gonna kind of sneak it in back here. Still want to leave room. Actually, we're gonna sneak it in back here. Hide it in the trees. Good enough. Still gotta get those trikes back in the park. Alright, there we go. Let's also add in increased outputs. And we need another substation before we're gonna drop one in over here, I think. That should take the load off of that backup generator. And why is it still saying you're using 1 power? What I'd almost like to do is let that drain out completely and find out what is not getting powered. Power usage, power usage, power usage. Because we have plenty of power. We're still making profit, which is good. Okay. Bills out. And nothing is out of power. What if I were to say remove this backup generator? Ah, there you are. A large amenity. We haven't researched it yet. Alright, over here is where we don't have the amenity coverage. Falafel wraps. Alright. And we're gonna need... something that does this. Fossil display. We can switch over to bento sushi. Okay. Well, the ranger team just went around here. But I don't think the T-Rex can go that route. It seems to be working. I mean, the T-Rex is staying in the enclosure, and it's not being flagged as a threat to guests. So, I'll take it. Alright, how much is it going to cost to incubate these guys? I think it was 3 trikes that we had. Yeah, 1 million. I'm thinking we might need to do this. The cost lowering upgrades. Okay. I need 500 grand. I'm not sure I'm even going to get these trikes released. We could also try to go on some expeditions to see if we can get anything that will generate some revenue, but combine the cost of the expedition and the cost of the extraction process, I don't think you would actually make a profit off of that. It can help offset the cost, but 24 grand. Yeah, we really need to get those cost-saving research. So that we can start like reducing the upkeep of the power stations. Hopefully, a dead dinosaur. Oh lord, a dead Dilophosaurus. Shouldn't be a problem for the
Ready to collect
moment.
the asset.
I don't have the cash to replace those right now.
Transporting asset.
And now they're fighting again. Injured, minor fracture. We can medicate that issue, thankfully. Come on. There we go. Research. Infrastructure. We need 9 of that. You and you. And we're going to start slapping those on everything that I can. We've actually broken the 4-star mark, which is good. We're now making actually significantly better income, which is good. We need around 1.2 million in the bank to get those trikes. All right, cost upgrades. Right, we need to upgrade the additional, or research the additional upgrade slot. But, can we put this on other things? No, not here. Like... Decreases the construction cost globally by 20%. Decreases scientists' hiring fees by 25% and scientists' salaries by 10%. 10% costs cut on the scientists' salaries would be really nice. I'm going to switch you from increased... Nope, we don't have any other options for increased output. Another dead dinosaur. That's a strut. Okay. Decreased scientist rest and training cost. Decreased scientist rest. Increased simultaneous extraction capacity.
Asset transportation underway.
Now we're back down again. Alright. Shopping. We need t-shirts? Maybe? Fossil display. Skeleton display. Get stand. It has no power. Alright, no problem. That can be fixed. Just throw another substation. Alright, that should hopefully improve some things. Yeah. We will try to lay these out better. We'll try to customize their appearance once I'm, in a little bit more comfortable situation. Yeah, I want to get the trikes back in the park. First order of business. So that shouldn't take too much longer. Now we need to think about velociraptors and dilophosaurs. Maybe get a couple more of those and a couple more of those. I want to go with 1.2 million. There we go. Okay. Select the eggs. We already have the eggs selected. Assign some scientists. You can take care of that, and you have faster incubation. Get to work. I want to build up the next 1,000,000 to get the reduced staff costs. Alright. Let's release via airlift for the trikes.
Acquiring collection. Assets in the air.
Now, I did have requests
Asset transfer.
to rename a trike to just Jot. There you go.
Ordered. Transportation underway.
Well, we got some friends coming.
Asset delivered. Asset transportation in progress. Asset transportation complete.
Once their range fully reforms, they'll be fine. All right. Now, I think the next ones we're going to want to get is some apatosaurs and get to work in one of these enclosures over here. Another dead dinosaur and another struts down. Okay. Alright, these guys are now lonely. I guess I'll have to incubate another couple struts. Alright, not a problem. Faster synthesis? Yeah, you get on it. So we've lost 2, right? We're going to need
Commencing asset transit.
release via airlift. Because unlike the last time, put them over there next to their buddies.
Asset has been collected.
Alright, now. Improved administration. That should reduce all of my scientist salaries by 10%. Which should be
Asset in
significant.
transit.
That should be a significant improvement on the expenses. And another dead
Transportation
Dilophosaurus.
Heading to collect the
So what is it going to take to synthesize a couple more of those? About 200 grand.
asset.
All right.
Delivery has been completed. Asset being transported.
Now, I anticipate I'm going to have to incubate a couple more of those relatively soon. Alright, I'm going to have to give a couple of guys a rest here. Like, you are going to need a rest. Well, don't have enough money to give them rests. Okay. Bit. Long-lived. I would prefer 500 grand to actually incubate them. Now, are we seeing that decrease? Yeah, a slight decrease. Not as big of an impact as I had hoped, but it's still better. All right, because how are you guys doing? You're still okay, but you're right on the edge of your population, so we don't want that sitting there. Maybe I could start getting to work on I think we should probably stick to just Jurassic Park. Let's see. Concrete. With the parapet, yeah. Medium Jurassic World panel. Large Jurassic Park. Entrance location. Put it there. I think we should keep the thatch look. This is not Jurassic World. This is Jurassic Park. Large planters. Yeah. Signage is smoothie. Like, what is this actually? This is boba. I don't even know what boba is, but there we go. Now I have enough money to incubate. Alright, yeah, we need to start getting guys some rest. Like you. Take a break. Okay. Release. Oh, that's the wrong button again. I just gotta kick myself. All right. How many velociraptors are we dealing with? We're dealing with 2 velociraptors. Yeah, we really need to get some more velociraptors. All right. Please get them tranked before they do something unfortunate. I have a feeling that they're going to be better than me. All right, one's down. Two's down. One's down. I guess they're both down. Okay, good. Now, I'm guessing that these guys are probably going to have to fight it out. And there isn't, like, any more fossils that we could get. Or Velociraptor, right? No. 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, yeah. The only thing that isn't 100% is T-Rex, and those are ridiculously expensive expeditions to run. Okay. So all right, start to work on it.
Assets in the air.
You need a break. All right, good. So do you.
Delivery complete. Asset delivery confirmed.
$900,000 to put 2 more in the park. Okay. We are kind of getting long in this episode, but I'd like to at least get these Velociraptors released. Like, what are we looking at? 172,000 per minute, and we're running at high speed. As anticipated. Broken Claw, we should be able to medicate that. Give him a little, I don't know, antibiotics or something to prevent infection. While they heal up. I guess while we're waiting for a little bit of this was Bento Sushi. And is losing money. So is this one. This one's making a little bit of a profit. Well then, you know what we'll do? We'll shut this down, right? Or I could just remove it. I don't know. I'll think about it. Because having just sitting there doing nothing is not exactly what I'd like. All right, release them. No, those can just be directly released. All right, what would it take to incubate a couple of apatosaurs? Not much. All right, good. I think before we end for the day, yeah, long-lived, resilient. What do we want to go with as far as skin color? Maybe this blue color with the pattern? Okay. And we need another. You. All right, there we go. So we have some apatosauruses in the oven. So we'll see if we can get those guys released next episode. But for now, we'll stop here. So if you guys enjoyed it, thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.